Alright guys, a brief overview of the next 8 weeks of our Strength Gain Challenge. For everybody who could not be here today, welcome to the 2019 Strength Gain Challenge. We do this every year. It's a lot of fun. Okay, the purpose of the Strength Gain Challenge is this is a good time of year. It's right after the Open. It's something to keep everybody interested and focused on a singular goal. And that singular goal is to just get stronger. Okay, so during the open season, during the CrossFit Open, those workouts are very Metcon intensive. How many burpees can you do? How fast can you get through that workout? That kind of stuff. It's a little bit more ninja focused. Now we're going to work on getting ogre focused for the next 8 weeks. So getting stronger, specifically getting stronger in relation to your body weight. So we're trying to add pounds to our lifts, and if we're still trying to lose some weight, we're trying to drop some pounds on body weight, we've got some extra body fat we're carrying around, that will help that. So drop the extra body weight and your lifts go up, your ratio improves. That's what we're measuring, so I'll explain that here in a minute. So, 8-week challenge, we start today. Today's the kickoff, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when you guys come in, the strength portion of the day is going to be, on Mondays it'll be the press, on Wednesdays it'll be the back squat, on Fridays, it'll be the deadlift, okay? We're gonna be doing the Wendler 5-3-1 program. Some of you guys who were around last year, you already know what this is, but it's basically a linear progression where we're systematically adding reps and specific percentages of weights on these lifts that we're gonna do every single week, and it's time proven you will get stronger if you do this, okay? All right, so here's how the challenge works. By the way, we finish this, we give out the awards on June the 8th. We're gonna have a beach wad like we did last year, and we'll be giving out all the awards for the people who improved, and I'll explain. So here's how the scoring works on this thing, guys. Every year we have an education and motivation piece that's built into this, that if you'll take a little bit of extra time, read a book, do a little bit of research, you'll get smarter. Okay, you'll be more motivated through the challenge. So there's 250 points on the education and motivation piece. The biggest amount of points that you can get, 38% of the score, is based on showing up to the gym and doing the lifts. Also, getting adequate sleep, which I'll explain, and obviously doing the lifts when you come. And then the last piece will be the improvement that you're able to make over this 8-week period. And we're doing it by ratio this year. Again, total lifts, whatever the total is of the 3 lifts, the press, the back squat, the deadlift, divided by your body weight. You have a ratio on day 1, you'll have a ratio on day 56, and we're gonna compare those ratios from day 1 to day 56, and we're gonna see how much you were able to improve over that period of time. That's how you'll be ranked. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work, guys. Let me talk to you about the awards that you can be striving for in this competition. We're going to be splitting it down the middle in the gym for both males and females, beginner and advanced. We're going to take all of your strength to body weight ratios, we're going to put it on a graph, and we're going to split it evenly between males and females. So there will be a beginning group and there will be an advanced group. The reason that we do that is for people who have been lifting for several years, their gains will be incremental, very small gains. So like a 2 or 3 pound PR on a shoulder press for somebody who's been training for 10 years is a lot different than somebody who just started CrossFit. They might have a 10 or 15 pound PR on a press from day 1 to day 56. So we're going to split you down the middle. It'll make it a little bit more competitive within those 2 divisions. All right, so award number 1 is going to be for the total ratio improvement for beginners and advanced for both males and females. So that's 4 awards right there. How much can your ratio improve over the 8-week period? We have another fun little award that we're going to give out for the best sleeper, the person who puts the most emphasis on getting to bed on time at night and getting enough sleep so that they can recover. Sleep is a big piece of the puzzle to getting stronger. I know it doesn't make any sense. You get weaker when you come to the gym by breaking your body down. You get stronger by eating good food and sleeping at night. That's when HGH is released in your bloodstream and you start getting stronger, your muscles repair. So, sleeper award. And then finally, overall points winners. The overall points winners will be everything built in. So, it's going to be the people who do all the reading. It's going to be the people who show up the most and do the lifts. And then, obviously, those same people are going to have the best results, right? So if you want to win the overall points rewards and get your name up on the plaque in the gym and have bragging rights for a whole year, that's how you do it. Go ahead, show them, Johnny. These are the coveted plaques that you want to try and get your names up on. So if you're the overall points winner, that's how you can do it. All right, so let's jump into it. Let me explain how the game is played, and then I'll open it for some Q&A. Okay, the education and motivation piece. We don't raise dummies here in this gym. We challenge you guys to learn some things along the way so that you will become better fishermen. We want you to learn something so that you can help other people, okay? So the first education and motivation piece is we're going to read Rich Froning's book first. Rich Froning is probably one of the best ambassadors for CrossFit that they've ever had. He's a 4-time games champion, great guy, spiritually, physically, everything, very disciplined. But he's got a great story. Read the book and you'll be motivated, you'll be inspired. Okay, that's worth 200 points if you read the book or listen to it on Audible. Active listening, don't just put it on and not pay attention to it. To get those points, you have to, at the end of this challenge, you have to send me an email with your 5 key takeaways, 5 things that stuck out to you that are going to be beneficial to your life. Okay? Number 2, there are 2 videos. Sorry, she's changing up the point scoring, but it's still a lot of points. Yes, 175. Okay. The next piece on this, there are 2 videos that you have to watch. The founder of CrossFit, Greg Glassman, you can go to YouTube, I've got the links, you'll get the links. He does a lecture series called The Purpose of CrossFit. Each one lasts for about 30, 40 minutes. So if you watch both of those, parts 1 and 2, you get to claim those points, 25 points each, okay? It's our founder. He talks about a lot of really cool stuff, probably better than I could ever articulate, so I want you to watch it, okay? And then the last one, you guys are going to read an article. These are all free resources. You go online and just download this. The Cure for the Modern Plague. Ben Bergeron and another lady co-authored this article. It's a 10, 15-minute read, and they're talking about our modern plague in Western society. High carbohydrate diets, being raised on the wrong food pyramid, and very stagnant lifestyles, not doing functional movements at high intensity, all that kind of good stuff. So read the article and you get to claim those points as well. Any questions on that, guys? Okay, here's where there may be some questions, okay? When we're talking about adherence and sleep, let me talk about sleep first. You guys are all going to get a tracker, a sleep tracker. You can put it up on your bedroom or bathroom mirror. Every single morning when you wake up in the morning, you get to score based on how much sleep you got. I'm not talking about quality of sleep either. I'm talking about lights out versus your wake up time, whenever that happens, if it's with an alarm clock or if you wake up naturally. Okay? Here's how this works. If you get less than 7 hours of sleep on any given night throughout this challenge, you get 0 points for that day. Okay? You have to get at least 7 hours. You have to get at least 7 hours to get 1 point. Okay? Anything less than that, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice. So a lot of times this just comes down to discipline. It means shutting off the lights, organizing your life in such a manner that you're able to get to bed at an hour that gives you appropriate sleep. Okay? So if you have questions about that, come talk to me. 7 hours, if you get between 7 and 7.5 hours, you get 1 point. If you get between 7.5 to 8 hours, you get 2 points. And if you get 8 or more hours you're really sleeping in, you get 3 points for the day. So every single day, just give yourself a score, keep track. This is all on you to keep track of. On the last day, bring in your score sheet and you get to claim your sleep points. Okay? There's 168 total points available for sleeping well through this challenge, and it will help you get stronger. Okay? The next piece is the adherence portion. That means you just have to come to the gym and you've got to lift. Okay? At least 3 times a week, because the 3 times that we're doing the lifts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay? So 9 points a day times 24 sessions, there's 216 points up for grabs. We're going to have a grid up here on the board. When you come in and do those lifts, you just put a check mark in the box next to your name, and you get to claim those points throughout the challenge. Here's where the questions may creep up. If I can't make it on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, can I still make up the lifts? The answer is yes, you can, okay? You can come into any barbell club. Barbell clubs are Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 5:30 or Tuesday, Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. or Saturdays at 8 a.m. You can come to any one of those classes and make it up, okay? You can only make up one session per class that you come to. So, for an example, if I can't make it in on Monday, so I missed the shoulder press that day, but I can come in early on Saturday, I'll come in early on Saturday and I'll do that shoulder strength portion. I'll do those lifts that day. You can still put the check in the box and claim those points. You cannot do multiple sessions on the same day, okay? So you can't just not show up all week, come Saturday, do all 3 lifts, and then you're good. It doesn't work that way. Only one session per makeup. Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay. Anybody have questions in the Ethernet? Send me an email. Okay? And then the last piece, okay, is the results. This is how you'll be scored at the end of this. So, 366 points are up for grabs, okay? The way that this will work is we're going to take those 366 points, we're going to divide it by all of the competitors, the total number of competitors in the challenge. Okay, so the way it'll work, at the end of this, you'll be ranked 1 to 20, whatever, how many people we have competing. You'll be ranked by your change in strength to body weight ratio. Day 1 versus day 56. Does everybody understand how that works? Okay? So that spread, whatever your change is, that's how you're going to be ranked. So if you're trying to lose some weight, you're trying to lose some body fat, and your lifts go up at the same time, which is possible to do, okay? Your ratio is going to improve. That delta, whatever that change is, that's how you're going to be ranked. So we'll rank you all up. The winner, whoever's at the top of that list at the end of this, gets all 366 points. Then everybody else is going to be interpolated underneath that. So we're going to take that 366, divide it by the total number of competitors. In this instance, we're saying 18 competitors. So that means every placeholder is going to drop down 20 points. So first place will get 366, second place will get 345, and so on and so forth, all the way down the list. That's how that'll be broken up. Does anybody have any questions about how this is being scored or how we get to play the game? Pretty clear. And we have all the documents. We're going to send everybody who's participating all of the challenge stuff, the guide, and that should answer questions as well. Anybody who couldn't make it today, you can make up your CrossFit total anytime this week. Again, during any barbell club throughout the week, or in some special instances, if you can only come at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, send me an email, shoot me a note on Facebook, we'll make arrangements for you to get your total done, okay? You also need to hop on the scale and get your body weight. We need to know what your first day 1 body weight is. All right, guys, any questions? Everybody get it? All right, let's get ready. We're gonna party for the next 8 weeks, and then we're gonna show up at the beach looking swole and giving out awards, okay? All right, that's it.